Hey everyone, it's Friday and it's Scott over here at the Crypto Dojo. Welcome. Now I'm going to say this in advance. If you are a Saitamask loyalist and you're diehard and you're going to hold on for dear life as the Titanic sinks, this video is not for you. But if you are, stick around. We're going to talk candidly about where I think Saitamask and Saitama is headed, and stay tuned because we're back here at the Crypto Dojo. All right, so Saitamask, I just don't know what to say about this project at Saitama. They frustrate me to death. I don't have a position anymore, thank goodness, in this project. I got out, about a week and a half ago, I think. I did a video about a couple of weeks ago, and I'm totally out. I don't have any kind of financial stake in this project. And I'm really happy for my decision. But I got to tell you right now, I'm really kind of a little pissed off. And I'll tell you why. Is I feel like the dev team in that project hasn't been honest. They haven't been fulfilling any of their promises or following through on anything that they've been telling investors. And I'm reading tweets, multiple, and it just drives me crazy from people who are just so holding on to Saitama that, seriously, it's like a sinking ship, and I'm going to go down with the ship. All right, the Titanic's going under. There's lifeboats available, but you know what? I love the Titanic. It's its maiden voyage. I believe in it. It's not going to sink. I really feel this project is destined for doom. I looked earlier today and Saitama is down 43%. Now, yes, when the markets are red, things are going to be down, but Saitama has been coming down since Vegas, since that fiasco, that disaster that happened, and it has not reached its all-time highs at all. It just keeps going lower and lower and lower. We're getting, just lower lows. I mean, this morning I was talking to my wife and I'm like, I am petrified for investors. I am scared for those who are, because I really thought that, we're on the brink of disaster for anyone who has money invested and who has this like emotional, attachment to this project. When what have they done to prove anything? And I'm not going to go back and rehash my previous video. I'll post a link in the description box if you want to go back and hear that. But I just can't believe that Saitamask. And by the way, just before I did this video, it's Friday afternoon. It's a little before 4 p.m. Right before I came out and did this video, I actually went back. And I run an Apple, all right? I have an iPhone. I have an iPhone 12 or whatever it is. I went back and I downloaded again Saitamask. I'm like, all right, I'm going to try one more time to set up an account just to see if it's even working. Because some people it's working for, some people it's not, whatever. I downloaded the thing, and as soon as I clicked on it to open, it crashed. I couldn't even open it up to put in any kind of password or register or log in. It automatically crashed. And it crashed like 3 times. So I figure if I'm going to do a video, I need to at least go on and do some due diligence and make sure that it's not working. Or if it is working, I'm going to come on and say, hey guys, guess what? Saitamask is working. Those of you who are invested, good luck, man. I wish you all the success in the world, right? But it didn't. And I just feel that what I'm seeing is that it's working for some users and for some it's not. And people are, oh, it's a success. It's working great. In my view, Saitamask will not be a success until 100% of users are able to open it up, set up their accounts, and not have it crash. To me, it's not a success. If I was the CEO of a business, and I am, and I had a team that constantly overhyped, overpromised all these different things and never delivered, that'd fire them. They'd be gone. So I have to say that for the, as they say, they call themselves the wolf pack, I look at people as investors, okay? I'm an investor. So, and those of you who are watching, you're investors too, or else you wouldn't be sitting here watching this video. But this is where you really have to figure out, are you an investor, right? Or are you dedicated and you're just, you don't care if you get to zero, you have no money, you're broke, you put whatever money you've lost it, it's gone. If that is the way you think as an investor, you are going to fail every time. You have to recognize through, again, charts and social sentiment and transparency and follow through if a project is worth your money. Is it worth staying in? Okay. I don't compare Saitama to SHIB. I don't compare them to SHIB. No, they're not. Those projects are on a whole nother level, right? And I'm not saying that you have to choose one or the other. You can have multiples, and you should have multiple projects, right? I probably have in my portfolio, I'd say about 15 cryptos right now, okay? That's where I'm at this point. Don't put all your money in one project and hope it's like, then you're gambling. Now you're not investing anymore, you're gambling, okay? Diversify your portfolio. Invest only money that you are not, if you're okay with losing it, then hey, that's fine too. But why do we invest in the first place? Right, we invest to make money. That is why we invest in stocks and cryptos and, other businesses, right? It's like, oh, I want to be an investor in your company. I believe in it. Here's $50,000. All right. You're not going to just give someone 50 grand just because, hey, I have a business. I think it's going to be successful. You want to invest? Yeah, okay. And you give someone 50 grand and then they rug pull you and it's gone. Right? So, and it's the same thing here. I really want to encourage you, especially if you're a new crypto investor. These cryptos are not cults. You don't have to stay. I'm sorry, you don't have. If you're playing poker, and if I'm playing poker and I have a losing hand, right? And it's like, okay, I'm either all in, I know I'm going to lose, or I can fold and I have something left. It's going to suck. It's not going to be pleasurable, but I'm out, right? Live to fight, live to play, live to invest another day, right? So I really want to implore you all, if you are investing, and you know what I mean, Saitama is there, but other ones as well. You never get emotionally invested to the point where you lose sight of reality and what's going on, all right? Could Saitama come back up? Anything is possible. But for me, I don't trust it. I don't trust that, they do get the app running, and then all of a sudden, you have to look at a track record. All of a sudden, they get the app running, and you put your ETH in, or you connect your wallets or whatever, and guess maybe something happens, and you lose it all. It's gone, right? You're maybe not able to swap. Maybe you can't transfer money in or transfer money out, or your cryptos get lost somehow, or something happens. That's my big concern. So anyway, I'm going to let you guys go, but I want you to really take what I'm saying to heart. In this channel, I'm not going to push a crypto. If I believe in it, and I'll tell with you why I believe in it, and I'll give you facts. If I come up, and I may come 2 weeks later and go, wait a minute, guys, you know what? I found out, I discovered something. This may not be the right crypto. It's not the right crypto for me. And I'm never going to tell you to buy, sell, hold, whatever you want to do. That's on you. I'm just going to give you what I'm doing and what I believe. Like, for me, this is for me. I will not invest in Saitama. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in their dev team. I don't believe they're going to follow through on what they say they're going to do. I don't believe in their quote unquote potential. I've moved on, and I'm just frustrated that other investors are not thinking with their head, right? They're thinking with, and you know what? Loyalty is great, right? I believe in loyalty, of course, but loyalty to the point where it does you harm or your family's harm, you really got to think about it, right? Are you investing to make money for a company or for yourself, right? Because they've made a lot of money off of investors, right? How much money have you made, right? How much growth? How much do you believe right now on a scale from 1 to 10 that Saitama is just going to go to the moon? It's going to skyrocket, right? Unless they do something drastic, unless the dev team gets out of that token's way and brings on a whole nother team, brings on a strong PR team, mean what they say and say what they mean and follow through on promises made. Forget about promises. Don't promise anything, because it's like the boy who cried wolf, right? So if you don't know the story, look it up. Hey, anyway, you guys, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to step off my soapbox once again. And I can't promise I'm not going to do another Saitama video. I'm just, again, I don't have a stake in the matter anymore, but I have an emotional connection with my fellow investors. All I want you to do, I'm not saying get out, all right? I'm saying think with your head, right? Look at the project, look at their track record. And if you truly believe that the reward is greater than the risk, stay in. But don't stay in just for the sake of I'm gonna ride this train until it gets to the end of the station. Yeah, well, okay, great. Now you're broke, right? All right, you guys, have a great weekend. I hope everyone has a phenomenal one. Again, please don't check your phone every 5 minutes. Zoom out or buy in, hold. I highly recommend not selling. Don't panic sell, guys. Just because the market's in the red doesn't mean you're dead. All right. Hey, guys, have a great weekend. This is Scott over here at the Crypto Dojo, and I will see you soon.